everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, as you've just seen in the introduction, I've shown you a little glimpse of the products I'm going to be using on this page today. I did promise that I was going to do the watercolour background on this page. I have finished all the little creatures. Super cute. So I am using the Princeton Neptune brushes. I have just made a little start down here. I've mixed up some Prima watercolours from the Decadent Pie set. So I've mixed these three colours to create this rich turquoise shade. So it's the key lime, the blackberry and the blueberry that I've mixed together, and it's created this lovely rich teal colour in the palette here that I've been using. I am planning, as I work further up the page, I am planning to make this lighter towards the top, so a lighter sort of teal with maybe even some sky blue shade at the top, just so it looks like the depths of the ocean right at the bottom, and then obviously the closer you get to the top it's going to be lighter. I just want to introduce a new segment I'm going to be doing on the channel. If you've seen the thumbnail of this video, you'll see that it said Happy Weekend Whips. So each weekend it'll either be a Saturday or a Sunday. There will be a new upload, and it will be whatever whip I'm working on that week. So at the moment it's this one, so this will be going up probably Saturday night, Sunday morning UK time. It may be that I film during the week but then post them on the weekend, but it will always, the video will always go up on the weekend, so it's something for you to relax with, to watch, to have a nice brew. I've got a brew at the side of me, so you can grab a brew and have a little chit chat with me, what I've been doing through the week. Just for this one, because it is quite a large background area, I am going to do a little bit chatting, and then I might speed the process up, because we will just be here for a full hour of me trying to get around all these little tiny leaves with this brush. I have picked to use the Princeton Neptune size 4. This is a really tiny one, just so that I can get into all those little nitty bitty areas. Once I get towards the middle, I might use my bigger brush, which is a size 12. I will put the links in the description of any of these brushes. These are really good for watercolour though. They hold a lot of water, and I've used these, oh gosh, how many months have I had these brushes for? I'm trying to think. I've had them ages, and they've not frayed one little bit. There's no strands coming. You know how you can get the cheap brushes and they start, all the strands start coming to the sides and stuff. So these are quite an expensive brush, but they're worth it if you do a lot of watercolour, that's what I'll say. So we'll do a little bit of this. I'm not going to zoom in too much because I am working around the edges and I don't want to go off frame. This is an old cloth that I use for just dabbing off so that we don't get too much moisture. So yeah, I hope you're going to like these Happy Weekend Whip days that are going to be going up, because the idea was given to me by a friend. I have seen lots of other channels do it as well, and I thought it was quite fun. Quite a fun idea. So I'm just going to go around all these bubbles. I think I might just, I don't know whether to leave them white actually, and go around them with a white gel pen as well. What do we think? Obviously the ones that are on the creature, the little bubbles on there, I did go over them with a pink shade. So I didn't know what to do with them. The fish, these little fish, all these, I'm unsure what to do with them. I don't know whether to get some of my metallic paints out, the KJ Design by Karen or the GD watercolours, something like that. Obviously in the background, as well as water on this page, there is a really big sort of a tree branch, isn't it, what it's sat on? It's a big branch that's probably going to be like brown shades. Then you've got this rock at the bottom. There's also one on the right hand side of the page, here, a big rock. That I might do in some sort of grey tones, and then I can put in some pencil shading in the darker areas. I'm going to go up to the top of the page now and get these little bits done up here. But yeah, I didn't know regarding the other leaves, like the ones I'm next to here, I didn't know whether to go for sort of bright greens, like sort of lime greens, or whether to keep it quite dark and mysterious in the water and go for some sort of forest greens. What do you think? It's just reminded me as well, because I'm colouring water, I've just had an email that my daughter's swimming lessons are cancelled, which is pants. They've apparently they've no instructors, 1 due to COVID and 2 due to a national shortage of swimming instructors. That's what the email said. So she's not gonna have any swimming lessons until April now. That's when it said April. So they've frozen my payments, because I pay direct debit for the lessons. They've frozen all payments until the lessons start back up again. So yeah, we normally go on Saturday mornings, so we've not been this morning, and it's been quite quiet here today. We'll not know what to do with ourselves. I'd say I get a few lie-ins, but only if my partner gets up. He did get up this morning, actually, bless him. He got up and got the kids breakfast this morning. I stayed in bed. But normally I do have to get up to take her swimming, because we go quite early. So what's everybody working on at the minute? Is anybody else doing the Kirby page for this hashtag, for Debbie's hashtag, which is hashtag Crazy Kirbyathon? Anybody else tackling a Kirby page? I do really love this book though, I do. Has anybody seen Karen's flip through of her finished Worlds Within Worlds? Oh my gosh, how amazing. How amazing. You know, as creators, we always say, well, I always say, oh, I'd love to finish that book, I'd love to finish this book, and it never actually happens, because you just don't realise how many pages are in it. But she's done it. She's done it. It's took her 2 years, but she's done it. And you know what? Just sat watching her flip through all those amazing, beautiful, beautifully coloured pages. Oh my gosh. And she said at the end, tell me which is your favourite. And I thought, I can't. They're all absolutely amazing, honestly. And she's even done, I think she mentioned in the video, she has a colour along for every single page that she's done up on her channel. I just think that's dedication for you, that, isn't it? Absolute dedication. If I can, if I remember, should I say, I definitely can, but if I remember to, I'll link that video in the description of this one, so you can go and watch it. It's absolutely amazing. I think I've just mixed the same shade, but if it's slightly different, not to worry. I did say I was going to go lighter at the top here, actually, and I've not done, have I? That's what chatting and getting carried away does for you. I could always go in with some specks of white acrylic over this at the end, you know, near the top, so it looks like bubbles or little waves at the top. I always come up with something. It is a bit more blue, actually, on that, isn't it? Put a tad more green in. Oh, look how much, look how tiny it is. Where am I going to get under there? Oh my gosh, be careful, Kirsty. Look how tiny. This is why I've got this tiny, tiny brush. Well, I say it's tiny, it's a size 4, you can get smaller. Probably needed smaller for this one. Got too much water on my brush as well. Too much water. Dab it off a bit before we get into these little bits. Delicate operation, guys. I forgot which. It's a kids program, that saying's from. Oh my Willy Word. It's a kids program. I can't remember what program, but I remember getting it from a children's program. Can anybody remember? It'll be a UK program, probably. I know Debbie's favourite is the Baby Club. Baby Club. Isn't it, Debbie, if you're watching? You miss all them shows though. When your kids grow up, you miss all the little kids shows that they used to watch. And it's funny how you still remember all the words to the songs of the shows. There, I think I've got all those little bits now. I can breathe. I can breathe now. I'm sort of wishing right now that I'd done a wash, sort of a wash of colour rather than a deep colour. Then I could have possibly gone over all the leaves. Because when you just do a wash and it's not very pigmented, you can still go over with pencil without, you know, if I went straight over the leaves with this pigment, it's so rich I wouldn't be able to get any colour down on the leaves after. But if you just do a very diluted wash over, then you could put pencil over the top. It would have made my life easier, but yeah. I obviously like making things hard for myself. There we go. I think I'm gonna speed this bit up, the rest of the background, and then I'll come back in with some pencils. See you in a minute.
Sun up, sun down. I know now you are the one. I know now, and that my love is all there is. And I'll say you're sorry about it all, and how you're so worried we'll let it fall. Don't let it break as they all did before. Baby, oh come on now, open the door. You said, my dear, you'll be fine. It's oh so clear you're not mine, and that my love is all I see. And don't say you're sorry about it all, and how you're so worried we'll let
Welcome back. So you can tell I've not used watercolour in a very long time. I hate how this background's turned out. I hate it. I think it's very patchy around here. It's not the sort of look I was going for, where I wanted it lighter towards the top. So I think I've let it dry for a little bit. It's possibly a bit too wet over there yet, but I'm thinking this could either make it better or go horribly in the other direction and make it totally worse. But I've mixed up some deeper colour, but I'm just going to sort of dab it on and then use my lovely cloth here to sort of pick it up and make some whiter areas and try and blend it in a bit more. It might work, might not work. I've got these sponges that I could do it with. Let's just give it a shot. I'm going to try it over here in the corner that I know is dry.
Sun up, sun down. I know now. You are the one. I know now. And that my love is all there is. And I'll say you're sorry.
So I've picked out some colours that I think will be quite nice. They are sort of foresty type greens. We've got some really dark ones, dark green, mid green. We've got this one, Lincoln green, which is quite nice. Don't know if that's going to show up on camera very well, that cap at the end. And then we've got a lighter one. So I'm going to use this as a base on some of them. Some of them I'm not, but this is a yellow green. So let's start off. Let's zoom you in. Ignore the back. Don't even look at the background when I zoom in, guys. Turn your eyes away from the background. Oh dear me. Dear me. Right, so I'm just going to go in full with a base of this. Just a light pressure. We just want to get that covering on it. And I'm probably going to do this on all of the leaves to start off with. There's an emergency vehicle just going past. If you hear that on the video. We'll not try and get that out. That's one thing I don't know how to do yet in the editing. I don't know how to like just mute something like that without my voice disappearing as well. So there's a couple of these leaves here. I have every faith that this page will come together in the end. It's going through a bit of an ugly duckling stage at the moment. I have every faith that it's going to come together in the end. Don't give up on your pages, guys. Don't give up. Some of my most favourite pages are ones that I've continued with after thinking I don't like them. Because you'll be surprised what ideas pop into your head about what you can do to change something that you don't like. I'm not worried about any of this watercolour that's gone over the leaves. It's just going to add to it. I'm going to bring the dark greens in to these leaves as well, which will cover up that. Well, this is just a nice little base. I'm going to give this pencil a little sharpen. My swordfish broke a while ago and I never replaced it because it just started playing up a little bit, so I prefer this T-Gal sharpener now. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in that. I think they're only about £6, but I really like them. I think some people say that the blades tend to go blunt quite quickly, but I haven't found that with mine. Mine's been fine so far. So yeah, who knows. I'm going to leave these ones out. I think they're a slightly different leaf, or they look it. Or do you think they look the same? What do you think? No, we'll do them the same. We'll do them the same. I'm going to do slightly different variations on these anyway, but I'm using the same base colour, just so it's easier. This one's right in the spine of the book. Look at that. How am I supposed to get in there without it going dodgy? Oh my word. Pet hate. Pet hate. Oh, look at that. How? I should have done it with watercolour. Maybe I could have got in there a bit better. Oh my, for Jesus. Excuse my language. How the monkeys. I'm left-handed, but I'm going to have to try and do this one with my right hand. Look at this, double-handed colouring, guys. Get extra brownie points for that. Something's stuck in the middle of the page now. Hopefully this colour is going to look really nice when I get the dark greens on, because I'm going to leave it this colour on the tips, I think. There we go. Let's pull it down a bit. We'll do these ones. Oh, there's something on the opposite page. That's glossy accents that I used on that page. Let's pad it out a bit. Any more leaves do you see, guys? I see some here. Is that a leaf? It's a leaf, it's just not got no spine drawn on it, has it? That's sort of more grassy. That one, I think I'm going to do that a slightly different shade. These are my little ones. That's more grassy type leaf up there. Have I missed any of these anywhere? I think there might be this little one here and this one that I've missed. You know what, I've missed some of the background as well. Oh my word. Right, off screen I'll have to do that tiny little area there. That should be water, so that should be watercolour. There's always a bit, isn't there? You always miss a bit. If I was live streaming, you wouldn't have let me miss that, would you guys? You wouldn't have let me miss it. Right, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's get one of the darker greens now. I don't know whether to go in for mid green or dark green. Where's my swatch book? I have these swatched somewhere. I rarely use my swatch book, but I'm going to get it out today. So I keep my little swatches in this little notebook. It's just a standard notebook. I think the seller's on Etsy, or I think they're on Instagram as well, actually. Let's try and find Derwent Colour Softs. Here we go. Oh, not that one. So I've got mid green and dark green. So mid green is this one, dark green is this one. Oh, you know what? Looking at that, I'm glad I've looked at my swatches, because looking at that dark green, I wouldn't have expected it to be that colour. I would have expected it to be deeper. So I'm glad I looked there. So let's just put it up against where I'm going. So I'm going over the top of here. Do I want this shade or do I want this I think that one might be quite nice, you know, actually. Or should I? Oh, decisions. You know when you just can't make a choice. This one, this sea green's a bit like my background, isn't it? Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm keen on any of them. Which one do you think would go better with the... Yeah, I think the mid-green, actually. The mid-green looks like it'd go with the tone of the base, what I've put down a bit better. Let's just go for it. Let's run with it. Gonna run with it now. So I'm just gonna go in on a full pressure right at the base of the leaf, and then I'm gonna slowly ease off as I get to the top, so that we're leaving some of this base green coming through towards the middle and the top. So easing off there now, you can see a bit more. And then easing off to the top, and then I'm going to use the base colour that I put down just to deepen up and blend it into that colour. Like that. So it's quite a dark, quite a deep. Probably cannot see very well, can you? Would be good if I zoomed in. Oh dear. Let's try it again over here. Right on the edge of the page again I am. I'm just going to pop this paper underneath there so I can see the edge of the book a bit better. My little boy's coming in. You okay? Cheeky. What you want?
I want my iPad.
You want your iPad? It's behind the couch.
Is it charged?
I think it is, yeah.
You get it for me then.
It's just behind the couch, sweetheart.
You get it for me.
You want me to get it? What's wrong with your legs? Are they tired?
No, they're not tired yet.
Are they not tired yet? So you can go and get your iPad then? Yeah. Are you a monkey now?
Yeah, if I go on there, if I stand on this, I can fly like a monkey.
Oh dear. Are you saying hello to all the people who's on my camera? Hey, you saying hello? Is that your monkey hello?
What's that?
It's oh, you're gonna make me say the name of that. It's an axolotl. If that's wrong, guys, don't judge.
It's that for the bottle.
It's an axolotl.
What are these from?
They're sponges.
I splash. It is scary.
Are they squidgy?
Where's another one?
There's only them. So I'm going in with the dark again. I'm going to go in with the dark all on this side here.
What are 5 spongy ones?
I don't have 5 sponges, I only have those.
What are these ones?
The spatulas. For painting. Not spatulas, why did I say spatulas? The palette knives. The palette knives.
What are these ones? What are these?
Paints.
Paint.
Yeah.
For painting.
For painting, yeah. You did some painting, didn't you, the other day?
We paint all this room on your room.
Oh, we can't paint the room with those paints.
What? Where's a different one? A new one?
They're too little to paint the bedroom with.
Yeah, I need a big one at shop.
Yeah. Need a big one from the shop, guys.
Making it now?
Not now. We're not decorating our bedroom yet, are we? Still need to paint over your walls. Mummy's bedroom can wait.
Is it still white?
Mine's white, yeah.
Yours need me to be colours.
Does it? What colour do you think I should paint my room?
Maybe orange.
Orange? Oh, I'm not sure about orange.
I love orange, but I want orange and the orange.
I bet you do. Oh dear me, guys.
It's a orange in here. Oh, there is.
Right. Yeah, there is. Can you hear the ambulance? Ambulance coming.
It isn't an ambulance.
Right, I'm just going to take you off here, guys. My camera's playing up.
It's a 5.
There we go. So,
Mom,
I'm going to call it there for now because I've got a little visitor.
Mom,
It's very chatty today.
it's the same.
It's the same, yeah? So I'm going to go off now.
What is this colour, Mum?
Brown.
Mum, this colour?
Brown. Yeah, so I'm not entirely happy with that background, but once we've got everything else coloured, I'm hoping that it'll all come together, and once that white acrylic's gone down on the background as well. So I'm going to continue with them leaves off camera,
Mom,
and then I might come back on at some point and do a bit more, maybe the branch. We'll see. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.